EA Sports to the King.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
36 victories, 25 big knockouts, and 3 defeats by way of Wilmington, Sugar Ray Leonard. Across the ring, with a record of 46 wins, with 32 knockouts, and no losses, by way of Hammersmith, Joe Calzaghe.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Lands a big hook. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Teddy, many times throughout our broadcast we've seen through the years, when we get a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter, there could be a tendency for clashes of heads.
Yes, there can be, and also tripping a little bit. Sometimes they step on each other's feet.
Scores up top with a left. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Sugar Ray Leonard. Calzaghe's able to land a good, solid left hand. Leonard's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Sugar Ray Leonard's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good block there by Sugar Ray Leonard. That's a nice combination right there. Left hook, and then finished it with a right uppercut. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Calzaghe's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
And that's the end of round 1. Leonard's last round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
So, talking about being off the mark, if you're traveling outside your lost, you need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Keep it up.
Big shot with the left hand. Scored well up top. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Joe Calzaghe. Wow, impact. What a big shot. Oh, and he's going down. First knockdown tonight. goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Blocks the headshot. Good flush shot upstairs.
Back to the bus.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Right to the head with that right. Right hand downstairs. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Calzaghe. Well-placed hook there. Leonard's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Calzaghe's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good job protecting himself. The combo lands upstairs. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Sugar Ray Leonard's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. 10 seconds to go in this round. Targeting that head with the combination punching. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. Teddy, when a fighter comes back from the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What do you see?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You drop. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Don't walk into a without throwing punches. Keep your guard up, all right? You're not protecting yourself.
Leonard's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool. Calzaghe's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Another flush shot up top. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Relax, relax.
Good smooth work by Calzaghe. That's classic counterpunches.
And what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Calzaghe's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Clicks of the talk.
Yeah, that's it.
The fight is rhythm, okay? Don't fight me, fight. There's no need to fight this style. You're not going to win that way.
Working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight.
number 4 is underway as we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see what a difference the knockdown can make. Calzaghe's fans have to be loving this early lead.
Yeah, but with that power, you know, he can make a mistake and he can win the fight. His opponent can't afford any mistakes and not any more mistakes.
Nothing there on the punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counter-punch Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know, and he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter, and he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Now hugging on the inside. Oh, good exchange there. Leonard's doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Move your head.
Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body. Joe Calzaghe, stop. There it is. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Come on, breathe.
Second half of this fight has now arrived.
There you go.
He engages in the clinch.
Let's see some defense.
Zoning in with the overhand left. Sugar Ray Leonard showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand.
Guard your head.
Joe Calzaghe's blocking ability is doing well for him there. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. work defensively by Calzaghe. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
Leonard's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? He's leaving himself open. He hasn't taped anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Lands the counter. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now? And he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Come on, breathe deeply. Inhale. Get some air in your lungs, all right? You're fighting his game plan. Box intelligently for me, all right? Come on. You're more intelligent than this. Let's go. Let's go.
Calzaghe's searching for something different as this round starts here. He's been down numerous times tonight, including the last round. Sugar Ray Leonard's making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Calzaghe. Leonard's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Sugar Ray Leonard lands a flush right hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Leonard's right hand scores well that time. And he's holding.
Keep working the body.
Nice strike after catching one by Joe Calzaghe. Sugar Ray Leonard so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. That's a clean shot, able to get. Wow! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
locked in. And that's the end of round 6. Sugar Ray Leonard's corner knows the situation here. Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us.
Good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs, okay? Body then head. Let's finish this. Deep breath for me. Dory.
Calzaghe's coming off the round in which he was shook up really bad. He hit the canvas again. He needs things to change. He missed with that headshot. He gets off with a combination up top. Leonard's doing a good job of putting his big shot. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Calzaghe's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
Sugar Ray Leonard's gunned down yet another opponent, a knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Sugar Ray Leonard.
I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or do that. Stick your chin out, bang.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fight.